You being predictable, she knows that you're still gonna stick around when she tells you, oh, I was doing this, oh, I didn't have time. When it's the 5th day that she's done it, oh man, it's been a month and she's still saying the same thing every time you guys make plans. Does it make sense? Absolutely not, because she's playing you. Leave her behind. Leave her with the other girls that literally think this is a game that they're gonna keep winning. Leave them behind. What it do, what is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad man fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by that title, I am going to be doing my part 2 of how to know she is playing you. So I already have my first version out, of course, and it did really well, and a lot of people wanted to see another part. And a lot of people were asking me why I was giving you guys so much game. Honestly, you guys, I just like to keep it real, and I feel like you guys should know. But at the same time, it's just like today's society, sometimes it's hard to understand a woman's nature. It's hard to understand a man's nature. If you are able to really give it out to people and help people, you might as well, right? So I love doing these videos. I have other life advices and things like that. So if you're new to my channel, that's basically what I do. Make sure you subscribe and join the army. If you are not new, hey. And of course, make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you pledge to my Patreon. And yeah, drop down what you would like to see from me. So let's get into this video. Number 5, oh, of course, 5 going down to 1. So of course, you gotta what? Watch until the end. So number 5 on my list is that she gives you the 24-hour texting rule. Legit, she will see your message and say, this guy is not good enough for me to text right away. Or I'm playing this guy. Why am I going to text right away? Or I got other guys to text first. I got another guy to text first. I got better things to do first instead of texting this guy. At least at a reasonable time. Not even at the end of the day, but the next day. You have to get the 24-hour rule because she's playing you and she doesn't really rock with you that way. You're not enough for her to actually feel the need that you need a response at a good time. This goes both ways. Guys do this as well, but women do this as well. And I think I've started hearing that, oh yeah, girls really are playing games more than guys nowadays. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on that. I'm just here to give you guys advices, right? So I'm just telling you guys straight up, when she's playing with the whole texting thing, it doesn't even have to be she gives you the 24 hours, but you get that, oh, dry texting 24/7. You want an explanation, you want something, you will never get it from her. And sometimes if it's really this bad, it gets to the point where they're talking, her and her girl, and they're saying, okay, well, you know, just text him so you can keep him around because you still need this. Keep him around so this doesn't go away that he provides for you. She has to talk to her girl, and if they're both the same mindset, they will get to a point where they're trying to figure out what they can do to keep you around, but they're playing you still, right? They just have to figure out how they can continue playing you. You being predictable, she knows that you're still going to stick around when she tells you, oh, I was doing this, oh, I didn't have time. When it's the 5th day that she's done it. Let her play her texting games with all the other guys she's doing it with, or the main guy that she's doing it with. Whoever she's doing it with, don't let you be the victim of that. You want to be disrespectful to the point where you can post on your social media, you can do anything that you want to do. You can laugh about, oh, you have this. And on top of that, it would be worse if it was from you, what she's flexing. But if it's not even that bad, that's the case. And then you want to decide, oh, yesterday I was too busy. Yesterday I forgot, or I thought I texted you back. Those are the things that she's going to hit you back with. Number 4 is that she makes plans with you and then she decides to just flop. When the woman makes plans, that's her trying to play you, but she has to keep you around. Let's say she's at like the bottom when she's done like the worst to almost lose you or something like that. So she quickly makes plans. Her intentions are not to follow through with it at all. But here's the other way around where you make the plans and she never shows up. It's a, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. What time? Okay, come pick me up. Oh, I'll be there. I'll do this first. Or the date comes, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm coming in an hour. Oh, I'm doing this now. I need more time. 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh man, I can't do it today. Oh man, it's been a month and she's still saying the same thing every time you guys make plans. Does it make sense? Absolutely not, because she's playing you. It's a game, and it's crazy to me that women can really do it, because besides the fact that they want something from you, that's why they have to play you, it's almost just a waste of time, not just for the man, but for that girl. Yeah, you're getting what you want out of it, but it's just crazy because people's mindset is just materialistic things. People's mindset is to actually use and play people. They don't have nothing more, and their values are so bad where it's like, oh, you don't value anything to them besides the things that you can do. So it's like, that's how they look at you. So it's just such a tragic thing, but it's really the case. And so that's why a lot of people get played. Like, it's crazy. But I just want to save victims out here because it's really not cool. A lot of guys are going through it, and y'all need to cut these girls out. Like, it's no game no more. This is 2020 and you guys are still allowing it. Nah, cut it out. It's time. Cut her out. Leave her behind. Leave her with the other girls that literally think this is a game that they're gonna keep winning. Leave them behind. Number 3, I already mentioned that is something that she says already, but I want to really put this in its own category, its own tip, because it's very, very important, is that she always hits you with the "my bad" or "I was too busy," or it could be something around that. That is the line that she goes to no matter what. It's always what you're going to receive from her, because that's how she has to work around missing out, not seeing you, flopping on you all the time. She has to say certain stuff to make it seem like it's okay, but she's not even trying. And the worst part is, like, you guys accept it. Don't accept it anymore, please. Number 2 is that everybody in her life does not know about you. You are literally the guy that comes around. Oh, who's this? Oh, I didn't know about you. Oh, Nate? Who's Nate? You never told me about a Nate. You see what I mean? And this whole time she's telling you, oh yeah, my girls know about you. I told my family about you. Or, you know, I'm planning on telling this person about you. I decided I'm going to do this. I want you to meet my friends. And I never ever told you about my friends, but I'm not supposed to let you know until my friends decide to slip up when you're around and tell you that I actually did not tell you about you. What happens when you have a friend that kind of doesn't even know what's going on, or you think the girl thinks she's so slick with it where she doesn't even tell her friends, oh, don't say nothing or act like you know him, and then you actually get around them and they don't know nothing about you. Or it's like, if you ever get to the point where it's like you're around them and they actually do know something about you, they're trying so hard to kind of welcome you in so hard, like, oh, Nate, I heard so much about you, but it's almost a front too. So be careful of the friends that are on the same side as that girl that is allowing that girl to play you and actually support and back her up in it. So be careful. Trust me, it could be a whole army behind these girls playing you. The signs are right there. I'm here confirming it, and you guys decide to continue dealing with it. That's on you. Bosana did her part, but I'm telling you guys flat out, like, this is the realest it gets. There's really guys that are going through it. There's really guys that are falling in love with these girls that are literally playing games, and they're not even realizing it. So please watch this video until the end. Take what I say, watch my other video, really, really listen so you can save yourself. Last thing I'll say about number 2, she might have friends that actually know about you, but it stays at a certain level. So it's basically the whole friend zone, or it's kind of the whole, oh, they just know you and you're kind of in and out, or you're the supplier for her, right? So when you come around, they kind of just make you feel as just another friend. You never feel like you're more than what she's been trying to tell you that you are, or that you actually been thinking you are, when she was actually just playing you. So it's almost still a game with her friends too. She's still playing you, because at the end, that's where you're going to end up staying. It's never going to be more, like I said before, than the friend zone. It's never going to be more than you just giving her things. And you start getting comfortable with the whole idea. She starts brainwashing you and manipulating you. So you start thinking, okay, if I let it be like this right now, I'm going to be good for the future. If I let it be like this for now, at some point, she's going to come to her senses and believe like I'm the guy for her. Never ever will that day come, because one day when she decides to replace you with somebody that can give her more, or when she actually decides to stop playing her games and find somebody that she actually wants to be with, you are bye-bye. You are deuces. You are, I'm not dealing with you no more. I don't need you anymore. You were just there for the games that she had to play at the time. So if you make it until the end with these girls and they play you and then they leave you in the dust, joke's on you. But today you can decide to cut them out. Cut them out. Cut them out, please. Do it for me. Do it for me. Now moving on to number 1 thing on my list to know that she's playing you is that she can never be out in public with you, or she can never ever take you anywhere, even if it's a group thing. That's when it gets to the extreme. Like when you have it that bad, man, that bad. Tell me, which one are you a victim to? Out of all 5, which one are you dealing with? Or are you dealing with all 5 or 4? Oh my goodness. But you know, I said back to the whole thing of her friends not even knowing about you. It could come to the point where her friends don't know about you and she'll never actually bring you around her friends, around her girls. Never ever. That might just be the case. Or in public, when you guys have plans, that's why she keeps flopping on you, because she never wants to be seen out with you ever. So she has to keep, of course, flopping on you. And that's how it goes. Like, nobody will ever know about you. And if you get to the point where she actually posts you, there's still other reasons to know that she's playing you, and I say that in my other video. So make sure you check that out, because it'll help you just as much. You might not be a victim to these things, but you will probably be a victim to the other things. And of course, like I said, I'm gonna make another part, a part 3. I know, crazy, but there's so much reasons. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible to say, but I'm not part of this. I'm in a happy relationship. I'm Gucci, so those are the girls out there right now for you guys, and I'm just letting you guys know I'm helping you guys out. So of course, drop down below what you want to see. If you want to see a part 2, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Of course, I said make sure you pledge on my Patreon, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye guys.